hotter. Out that flame I came, they try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain. I've gained a newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. Low, no, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll glow through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way, man. I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Let's play.
Welcome back. What's good? Another Thursday afternoon, and we're going to do our power rankings. We're going to do our pick'ems, and we're going to answer a few questions right up to 7 o'clock. So once I get through the power rankings and the pick'ems, we have maybe 1 or 2 questions on the community tab. I know 1, maybe 2. And then we'll get to the questions here in the chat box. So I appreciate you guys for joining. You see we got a little intro song that I was gifted by my man randomly. He emailed me, said, hey coach, he liked what we do. If you want to use the song, use it. If not, no biggie. But I loved it because, when we get new subscribers, we use the little theme song from Lamar, Locked In. And that song, to me, fit what we doing. I mean, Locked In is kind of how we do it over here, and it fit exactly with what we got going on. So I appreciate him for doing that. You saw his information. The whole video is on YouTube. And I'll, matter of fact, I might have to make sure I go back and put the link to the whole video in it. But that's Locked In, man. I love the song. I be singing it to myself, be walking around, okay. Been doing it for about 2 weeks since he first sent it to me and I heard it. And I just been waiting on time to get it and match it up with the intro. And so that's going to be our little intro. And I just got to wait and let YouTube do his thing because I know it's going to send him a little hit. And he'll probably have to, okay it on his end. And then we'll, be in the groove. So today was the debut of that. I sent him a message and let him know that I was going to intro it today. And let's kind of get on into what we're doing. So let me get my chat up. See what's going on. What's good, everybody? I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Shout out to Jared. What's good, Jared? Appreciate you for coming through. Shrunken. Locked In. I appreciate it. And Daniel Berry, he says, happy Thursday. I appreciate that. DeMar, what's good, DeMar? Appreciate you for popping in. Ravenville 15, appreciate you. And Jared, yeah, it is. It's very, very, very catchy. But before we get started, to make sure all the vocals and everything is good on my end, let me get a thumbs up out there from the ones that are watching.
Donation.
The thumbs.
Bot or thought, drop it like it's hot.
B just chimed in with a 20 with a dub. Appreciate you, B. And he says, bot or thought, drop it like it's hot. I appreciate you, B. Bot or thought, drop it like it's hot. Hey, we got a comment from Ashley. He said, he or she, I can't tell, I can't see the thing. It says, hi from England, hi to all the flock. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's up, Don C? What up, Shrunken? Appreciate all you guys. So, seems like everything's working well on that end. Let me see what's going on my end. Let me refresh all my stuff, and then we're going to get started. Then we're going to get rolling. We're going to get rolling. We're going to get rolling. All right, here we go. So, let's start off with the, what up, TLB? What up, what up, what up? Let's go ahead and get, what up, Don C? Let's get rolling. We're going to start with the power rankings. And we had a few movers and shakers. But let's get started with it. Let me get it up. Let me get it up. Let me get it up. New film. Bam, there it is. So, on your screen, and I have my little notes here, not very much movement at the bottom. The Patriots coming in at 32. The Browns at 31. The Panthers at 30. Now, for those that don't know or those that are new, the little number, the letter and number beside the team name, that's their streak. And so I can explain it to you. Like, so look at the Panthers. You see the number 30, the Panthers, L4. That means the Panthers are 30th in the power rankings. They've lost 4 in a row. And then that little dash means there's no change in their ranking. So for those that are new, that's what's going on. The Panthers are 30th. They lost 4 in a row. There's no change in their ranking from last week. That's how that rolls. So 29, we have the Saints. They've lost 5 in a row. They're down 1. The Jets, they've lost 4 in a row. They're down 1. The Raiders at 27, they've lost 3. The Titans at 26, lost 2. The Giants at 25 have lost 2. The Jaguars at 24, they actually went up 5 spots. They won last week. Let's go to our next one. The Jaguars at 24, we did that one. Dolphins at 23, they lost 1 and went down 6. The 49ers, and you see in the red is the biggest loser. The green will be the biggest winner. We have 3 biggest losers, I think, and 1 biggest winner this week. And you'll see them in red. The biggest losers will be in red. The winners will be in green. So the 49ers lost 1, but they have so many injuries. That's why they're dropping so far down. They're even under 500 right now. So them at 22, they dropped 7 spots. The Rams, who play here in a little bit, they plus 4 spots. The Cardinals plus 2 at 20. The Bengals, who probably, and after doing this, I probably should have put them above some of the guys that are in front of them right now because of the way they're looking. But they are still under 500. That's why they are where they are. But they've won the past 2, and they are up 2 spots to 19. Chargers at 18, Cowboys at 17. And the Cowboys went up without even playing because other people lost. All right, at 16, the Buccaneers, who lost to our Ravens. The Falcons, another one of the biggest losers. They are down to 15. The Seahawks is our biggest winner for the week. They won. They went up 6 spots. The Broncos won. They went up 5. The Colts have won 2 in a row. They went up 4. The second biggest loser, the Texans, because I had them very highly ranked. They lost their game to the Packers, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure that's right. They lost their game to the Packers, and they down to 11. So the top 10, and I have a few comments about the top 10. The Commanders are at 10. They beat the Panthers 40-7. Let me get this a little closer to me. They beat the Commanders 40-7. Marcus Mariota was 18 for 23 in that game with 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. And for them, they actually dropped 3 spots because of the way it finagled out in the streaks and stuff like that. Because they only won. They lost to us a week before that. So their streak is 1. And the streaks kind of pay huge dividend to me, especially once you get around the top 10. All right, number 9. We have the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Giants 28-3. And in that game, Saquon Barkley had 17 rushes for 176 yards. And to me, that's Saquon's, quote, air quotes, revenge game. He got some revenge on the Giants for doing what they did versus him, getting rid of him or whatever they decided to do with Saquon because they didn't want to keep him, I guess. Whatever. They should have kept him, but they didn't. They chose not to. All right, next. Let's see. Our top 8. Number 8, the Steelers. They beat the Jets 37-15 in that game. George Pickens had 5 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. And then Russ started that game for them, too. That was his first game starting, and he kind of got their offense moving a little bit. I personally think he just had the philosophy that Joe Burrow had. You remember when Joe Burrow was like J-Mar down there somewhere? Russ was like Pickens down there somewhere and just was throwing him jump balls, and Pickens was going to get them. That's the way I feel about it, but they got good results. And so, for that matter, the Steelers are at 8. They're 5-2 right now. Number 7, the Buffalo Bills. They beat the Titans 34-10. In that game, Josh Allen was 21 for 33, 323 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Number 6, the Bears. The Bears had a bye. They've won 3 in a row, so that's kind of where they're at. No movement for the Bears this week. Number 5, the Packers beat the Texans. In that game, Jordan Love had 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Jordan Love is a touchdown throwing machine. They get in the red zone, and they just still throw the ball. Even though they got Josh Jacobs back there, they continuously throw the ball. And I absolutely love their young receiver core. I love their young receiver core. All right, number 4, our Baltimore Ravens. We've won 5 in a row. We beat the Bucks Monday night 41-31. In that game, Derrick Henry had 169 yards rushing. We had J5 from Lamar, which is awesome. Anytime Lamar gets in prime time, he shows out. And I was watching Hendo's video before this stream started, and I did not know that on Monday Night Football, Lamar Jackson's touchdown to interception ratio is 20-0. And I think I'm quoting him correctly. I think I'm quoting Hendo correctly. He said Lamar Jackson's touchdown to interception ratio on Monday Night Football is 20-0. Hendo, if you're out there, if you're listening, check me on my facts. I think that's what he said. And number 3, the Vikings lost to the Lions 29-31. In that game, Aaron Jones had 93 yards and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson had 7 catches, 81 yards and a touchdown. And they didn't drop very far because they were undefeated. And the team they lost to was right behind them the week before. So the Vikings and the Lions flip-flopped in my power rankings. Now, the Vikings were 2 last week. They're 3 this week. The Lions were 3 last week. They're 2 this week. And they beat the Vikings 31-29. And Jamar, however you say it, the Lions fans killed me when I mispronounced it last year. 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then St. Brown also had 8 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown for them also. And then the number 1 team, the only undefeated team left, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the 49ers 28-18. And in that game, Kareem Hunt had 2 touchdowns. And their defense is really, really, really carrying them at this point. Kansas City's defense is doing the damn thing. You sent me what on TikTok? What'd you send me on TikTok, Ravenville? I don't be on TikTok that much, so if you send me something, I got to go check it. So let me go to my picks, my pick'ems. I think I had a good week in the pick'ems, though. I think I had a good week. Let me get that scene set up for you. Get these out of here. Excuse me. And get my pick'ems up. Let me see. Week 7 was last week, correct? I'm picking up everything but what I need. That's week 8. We don't need that. We need week 7. Don't need that either. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now I need to get the results up. Let's see. Get the results up right here, and then we can roll. Week 7. What up, Rave? Appreciate y'all for coming in. Tap that like button. I'll get to the tally points in just a second. As soon as I get these week 7 picks out. Let's see where we at. All right, got the results up. Got my screen up. Let's go back to our regular scene. All right, make this a little bit bigger so y'all can see it, so you won't say I'm cheating you. All right, move this to the middle. All right, week 7 picks from last week. Let me get my highlighter. Draw. Right there. All right, so my picks, Denver versus New Orleans. Denver won that one, so I'm good on that one. I won that one. New England and Jacksonville. I picked Jacksonville. They won. That's 2-0. Seattle and the Falcons. I picked Seattle. Seattle won. That's 3-0. I told you I think I had a good week. Buffalo and Tennessee. Buffalo won that one, 4-0. Cincinnati and Cleveland. Cincinnati won that one. Yes, sir. Houston and Green Bay. I got Green Bay. Uh-oh. This might be one of them weeks. Indianapolis and Miami. Got that one. Detroit and Minnesota. Got that one. I'm just not a fan of Minnesota's quarterback, even though they were undefeated. Not a fan of their quarterback. Philadelphia and the Giants. Got that one. Vegas and the Rams. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got that one right. Carolina and Washington. Got that one. Kansas City and San Francisco. Got that one. And then the Jets and Pittsburgh. I think I missed that one. Yeah, I missed this one. So I missed that one. Baltimore, Tampa Bay I got. And then Arizona. And I got all but one. Great week. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 1. Hey, this is my best week by far. 14 and 1, my best week by far. Let me get my pick'ems up. File, open, weekly pick'ems. 15 and 1. 15 and 1. 15, 1. So, on the year, week 5, we was right around 500. We're now at week 7. We're blowing 500 out of the water. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me make that a little bigger for you. 68, and 39. 68 and 39. Blowing 500 out of the water. Blowing it out of the water. Now, let's get to our picks for this week. Let's see what we got on the schedule for this week. Week 8 fillable. There it is. Let's see what we got on the schedule for this week. Make it a little bigger so you guys can see it. You guys can put your picks in there in the chat box as well as I go through this. So first up here in a few minutes, we have the Rams and the Vikings. And where's my paper at? The Vikings are number 3 on the power rankings, and the Rams are number 21. But if you don't know, the Rams are getting 2 of their weapons back tonight. Puka back, and what up, Big O? Puka back, and Cooper Kupp's back. Dare I say Rams been an upset? Not so fast, my friend. I'm going Minnesota. I hit y'all with the Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Baltimore and Cleveland. I'm going Baltimore. Tennessee and Detroit. Definitely going Detroit on that one. Miami and Arizona. Is Tua playing? Y'all? Bad as I want Snoop to do good, he ain't doing great down there. I'm gonna go Kyler on that. I'm waiting on y'all to answer in the chat box for him. I don't know if Tua's playing or not. Is Tua playing? I don't know if Tua's playing. All right, the Jets in New England. New England is last in the power ranking, so I'm definitely going to Jets on here, but the Jets ain't too much better. They 28. But the Jets, on paper, should not be 28. Sean can say he's supposed to play. Ray Kingdom say no. So, I guess so. In other words, we don't know if Tua's playing or not. I know he's practicing. Okay. I guess they're gonna hold it close to the vest like Harbaugh, and we'll see Sunday when the inactives come out. We'll find out. We'll find out Sunday. We'll see. So yeah, Jets are due. Exactly, Big O. The Jets are due. Definitely. Atlanta and Tampa Bay. And we just beat Tampa Bay Monday, but Tampa Bay did more than lose that game Monday. They lost their 2 big guns. They lost Mike Evans and Godwin for extended periods of time. And Kirk Cousins had just threw for 500 yards on them about a month ago. had just threw for 500 yards on about a month ago. So they getting Kirk Cousins back on a short week after being devastated, Monday night. Now, what I will say is their O-line was better than I expected. I will give Tampa Bay credit for that. I thought Tristan Wirfs was a guy and the rest of them were mincemeat. I was mistaken. Their O-line was a lot better than I expected. But I just don't see them winning without those two guys outside. And I think Atlanta got too much for them right now. Chicago and Washington is going to be a really good game. Now, this thing says, and you can see it. This says 1 o'clock. This game is not at 1 o'clock. This game has been flexed to 4:30, 4:25, or whatever that afternoon slot is. And this is the two rookies going at it. The two guys that's probably going to be in line for Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. This is going to be a hard one to pick. It's at Washington. Is Jaden even playing? That's the question. Like Big O, I just looked down and saw Big O's matches. He got Jaden beating Caleb if he's playing. All right, so this is a contingency pick. I don't think Jaden's playing, so I'm picking Chicago. Now I'm reserving the right to come back on this. If Jaden Daniels is playing, I want Washington. So I'm saying this now. So next week when I come back and Washington be the one and Jaden Daniels play, and you see that check on Washington's side, I already told you up front. If Jaden Daniels is playing, somebody say he's out. So we're going Chicago then. But if by the grace of by the grace of God he play, I'm going Washington. But if he don't play, I'm going Chicago. This is my flippy floppy wishy washy pick. Green Bay and Jacksonville, I'm going Green Bay. I absolutely love Green Bay's offense. I mean, love it. Love them young receivers. Love Jordan Love. I love their offense. Colts in Houston. That's a big division game for them. Let's see what the Colts say. Colts I have ranked 12. Houston I have, that's 11 and 12 on my list. Anthony AR-15 and CJ Stroud. And Richardson ain't been playing well, though, so I'm going to go with Houston. Even though they've been winning, Richardson hasn't been playing well. I'm going to go with Houston. And honestly, I believe if Indianapolis played Joe Flacco, they might be Houston, honestly. But I'm going with Houston, though. New Orleans and the Chargers. New Orleans has got too many injuries going on, and the Chargers ain't very good right now either, but New Orleans got too much going on, and Spencer Rattler trying, but he just ain't it yet. He might be their future quarterback, but he ain't it yet. And they got too much other stuff going on. But I can see New Orleans winning that game, getting a heavy dose of Alvin Kamara. Heavy dose of Alvin Kamara. But I can see New Orleans winning that game because you know who is the Chargers coordinator. And so you know what's coming. You know who is the Chargers coordinator. And so that anything can happen out there. Matter of fact, I'm changing my pick because we know who the Chargers coordinator is. I'm going New Orleans because we know who the Chargers coordinator is. If I lose this game, I just lose it because the vault. We know about the vault. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Buffalo at Seattle. Mike ain't find him no linebackers he like yet. Mike should have went and got Queen. He got Ross out there now. He just got Ross from us and traded away the linebacker from Miami that they had. Because he got that influx at linebacker, I'm going to go Buffalo. I don't want to because I like Mike. But because he's trying to figure out what he's doing at linebacker, trying to figure it out, I'm going Buffalo. Philadelphia at Cincinnati. I'm going to go Philly. Philly got their weapons back. Saquon's running like crazy. I'm going Philly. Carolina at Denver. I'm going Denver. Denver is sneaky okay. I got them ranked 13. Denver is sneaky okay. They not asking Bo Nix to do a lot. And, they playing pretty good defense. Denver is sneaky okay. Not saying they're going to go to the playoffs or win that division because, they're out there with Kansas City. But Denver's sneaky and okay team. Kansas City and Vegas. Obviously, I'm going with Kansas City. And I'm not picking against Kansas City until they lose. So I'm gonna pick Kansas City every week until they lose. Dallas at San Francisco. Dallas at San Francisco. This is Sunday night too. Dallas at San Francisco. Got the Cowboys at 17. They've lost. Their streak is at 1 loss. The 49ers at 22. Their streak is at 1 loss. What's the Cowboys' record? The Cowboys' record is, where are my standings? The Cowboys' record is 3-3. The 49ers' record is 3-4. The Cowboys are coming off a bye. And like the Cowboys as an organization is on fire right now. I mean, the Cowboys as an organization is on fire. I see Big O says San Francisco because of defense. You know what? I'm going to go with San Francisco because Dallas don't have their guys on defense. Because Dallas don't have Micah. Because Dallas don't have their other edge. And San Francisco is going to run that outside zone with, what's the backup running back? Because I got him in fantasy. Jordan, I forget his name. He like second in the league in rushing to Derrick Henry. Jordan Morgan, I think that's his name. I'll tell you in just a second. I think that's his name. Jordan Morgan. Let me go to stats. League leaders rushing. Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason is his name. He's behind Derrick Henry in rushing. Oh, shoot, by 200 yards. Derrick Henry has a 207-yard rushing lead on the next closest person. That is crazy. That is crazy. But sticking to where we at, San Francisco. And then the Giants in Pittsburgh. I'm going Pittsburgh. The Giants poo-poo juice right now. The Giants poo-poo juice. So those are my picks. Let me print this out. Make sure I have that for next week. And so now, if you got questions, now's the time for them. We got about 15 minutes before I get up out of here, as that printer is so loud, but it's so good. There we go. All right, if you got a question, put a Q in front of. Let me get this thing back. Put a Q in front of it, and then type your question while I go over here and get the one question that's on my community tab. That joint must be over there cleaning itself or something. All right, but the first question I got over here, well, the only question I got over here, then I get to the chat questions is, what is our greatest strength as a team right now? What is our greatest strength as a team right now? And honestly, I think our greatest strength as a team right now is the selflessness on offense. People are sacrificing stats, with the exception of Henry and Lamar, to win games. You see guys blocking for each other. You see guys hustling to go block for other people. You see guys, not complaining about numbers, not complaining about touches. They're doing whatever it takes to help the next man make the play in that moment so we can win the football game. I think the selflessness of this team offensively is absolutely nuts right now. You see, like on the scramble drill, that ball that Bateman caught, you see Mark Andrews and I think Zay maybe, somebody bust they butt to try to get down there and block for Bateman in hopes that he can score. And they like 15, 20 yards down the field. You see Lamar on the Derrick Henry cutback. What quarterback actively blocks? Some getting away in, jump out the way at the last minute. What quarterback actively blocks 5, 8, 10, 15 yards down the field? And I don't mean running beside him, hoping he'll get touched. I mean actively blocks down the field. The entire offense is completely bought in on what they're trying to accomplish. So I think that's the greatest strength of the team right now. All right, let's see. So the first, now if I miss your question, let me know, because I'm pulling it off my phone today because my other screen is tripping. The first one I see is from Big O. It says trade deadline. What you feel we need to better our squad? That's a good question, Big O. Our edge pressure has really tailed off because early in the season, Van Noy was leading the league in sacks, and we got a little flash from Oway, and got a little. I don't even want to say the full flash. We got a little from Ojabo, and they've kind of tailed off. My man Travis is kind of hurt right now, so you ain't gonna get that push out of him probably for a couple weeks. So I would say edge. Yeah, I would have to go edge. Some people think safety maybe, but I think if we get somebody or we get something up front that can get pressure, we don't necessarily have to have another DB. We got plenty of DBs, and if we get pressure on QBs, that makes it easier to play DB. The problem with playing DB is if you don't get pressure and you got to cover for longer than 3.5, 4 seconds, you can't cover anybody then. Like Dion can't cover for more than 3.5, 4 seconds. Dion in his prime. Like that's just too well. I take that back. Dion could. I'm lying. Some guys the tier lower than Dion probably couldn't, but Dion could. So I'm gonna say edge. I be saying leave my print alone. Leave my printer alone. Where about your printer? I be saying. Question from Ravenville. Who's the biggest sleeper so far? So on the team, who's the biggest sleeper? Honestly, I gotta give it to the big fella. The Falele, honestly. As much as I didn't want him in the game and kind of still don't want him in the game, but he's getting better and better each week. I gotta give it to Falele. He they put him in. Myself, other Ravens YouTubers, national media talked about him, and Lamar pulled a great leadership thing and went to bat for him when nobody was. And even if he meant it or did not mean it, I believe that did wonders for his confidence, and he's gotten gradually better each week. And if he continues to get better and continues to get better and continues to get better, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. So the biggest sleeper for me, Ravenville, is Big 77. Big. So we just going to call him Brick Feet. We gonna leave he not cinder block feet no more. We going to call him Brick Feet. He just Brick Feet for now. All right, Shrunken has a question. He says, should we go all in on offense or add another piece of the defense before the deadline? And this kind of goes back to the question I answered a minute ago. I think defense, because they're the ones that's really kind of letting us down. Case in point, the end of the game in Tampa. Like, my wife and I and the party we was with, we decided to leave a little early to try to beat some of the traffic. And the game was like well in hand. Got in the car and flipped on the game on my phone. They had a chance to score and make it a one-score game. I'm like, what has happened? So I would say defense. And even though, all the money's on the defense, they're performing the worst right now. And I don't know if it's a combination of Orr and players. Well, I think it's a combination of Orr and players. But I think Orr's going to get it together. I do. Marlowe is playing better. I think Wiggins is going to get better. I think Brandon Stevens is okay. It's just really hard to pinpoint where the problem is on defense, because it's no one set person. It's no one set group. It's the D-line at one point. It's the DBs at one point. It's the linebackers at one point. It's the coach at one point. To me, there's no set group that's constantly screwing up. It's the whole defense at different times. It's like no set point. All right, the next one comes from Jared Green. Why do you think the reason why Tez is not getting no PT? Well, Jared, Tez was actually active for the first time Monday. And I thought he wasn't getting PT or wasn't active because he didn't play special teams. Well, I witnessed it with my own eyes. Tez was on the kickoff team. Tez was on the kickoff team, and he was, even though Tucker was kicking it for touchbacks, Tez was the first person down in the end zone because, they still kind of sprint down on that even though it's a touchback. Tez was the first person down there, which is good in my eyes, just showing, hey, I can run fast, whatever. And I still think Tez don't deserve no more than about 5 snaps. Get Tez about 5 snaps, 3 to 5 snaps. Let's let him run through the offense. Maybe throw him one ball. Maybe. 5 snaps max for Tez. Just so the defense be like, ooh, he fast. And so when he do run out there, they're like, oh, 8-1 out there, we got to back up a step or 2. 5 step max. 5 maybe even pushing it. 3 maybe. But just let him go out there and run through the middle of the offense. And the DB is like, oh, he fast for real. And they got to think about it when they come back out there. The next one from I be saying, is the problem with the defense the players or the scheme? And I think I just answered that. I honestly don't know. I think it's a combination of all of it, I be saying. Because it's never like one set group that's always messing it up. What up, Travis? There's never like, it ain't always the edge. It ain't always the DTs. It ain't always the linebackers. It ain't always the corners. It ain't always the safety. It ain't always the coach. I mean, because sometimes the coach put them in position and they drop picks. So like I'm saying, it ain't always the coaches, and it's just they just ain't always on the same page. It's like with the O-line. Like when we have O-line issues, it don't always be one person. Ronnie be holding sometime. Linderbaum get pushed by a strong nose tackle. Rosengardner have his rookie issues. Valele, can't get to some people. You can say it's the O-line, but it's never the same person. But, just relate that to the defense. You call it the defense, but it's never one in particular group. So they just got to get it together. Let's see, what else? Big O. Do you see Big Z coming back? Will help get pressure, though. I've seen him in Cleveland, and he's not very productive. Zadarius. He has not been very productive in Cleveland. And you think he would be very productive with all the attention that Miles gets. That's a good point, Big O. So with us not having a player as good as Miles, I wouldn't take a flyer on Zadarius. Because if he can't be productive, and he's probably playing to one of the best defensive linemen in football, what's he going to do over here with us? When we got some good players, but we don't have Myles Garrett. If you can't be productive opposite of Myles Garrett, because you're going to get one-on-ones every time. Every time. Like, there's no doubt you're going to get. If you get double teamed, somebody screwed up. So, let's see. All 22 did a good breakdown today. I think it's mostly or. Okay, I go check that out, Shrunken. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Don C says Marcus is kind of doo-doo. Marcus is kind of doo-doo. So this, I'll answer this one from Jared, and I'll end it right here. This will be the last one. He says, is it me, or is the referees extra trash this year, especially toward... I think the referees are trash in the league. And part of it, and I'm going to get on this little soapbox with them, part of it is because those guys are part-time. The NFL is probably one of, if not the highest grossing league in the United States. Why can't you make those officials full-time guys? Like, what's it to you to pay those officials, like the white hats, $250,000, and then or maybe even $200,000. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too much. Maybe even $200,000, and then the extra guys around them maybe get $125 or $150 or whatever. Like, and they may not be. They may have regular jobs that pay more than that shit. I don't know, but I'm just saying them guys should be full time. That shouldn't be part time. so they can get stuff right. And like your replay stuff should be fast enough to help them guys out when they make obvious mistakes too. Like if it's an obvious bad call, replay should be, you should have enough people in the replay booth watching every game to quickly, hey, buzz that, I changed it. That wasn't right. That wasn't good. We got a better view. We got multiple TV angles. That, hey, this didn't happen. Because nobody in the NFL runs hurry up. Nobody. Nobody's in the NFL running like Oregon did way back when they had Chip Kelly. So you got time to look at a play 2 or 3 times before it gets, the next one is ran. With the exception of maybe in 2-minute drill. So they got, the NFL has enough resources to make these referees full-time and to have enough people sitting in front of screens with the gazillion camera angles that the NFL got to make sure these calls get right. Even if the calls go against my team, just get them right and be consistent. All we want is consistency. That's it. So, hey man, I appreciate you guys for coming out. I always enjoy Thursdays. It feel like I can talk to you guys directly, and I look forward to them. That's all I got for y'all, man. I'm gonna get ready to watch some football and chill. And I'm about, how many people we got? We got 63 people in here. If you are not subscribed to the second channel, we're about 40 subs away from 1,000 on the second channel. The second channel is just straight football content for the 31 other teams. So if you like X's and O's, that channel's for you too. I mean, you won't see any Raven stuff over there because it's the 31 other teams. It's for the streets. But I'm about 40 subs away from 1,000 over there. So if you want to go to more Sip to Tally and help me out and subscribe, go over there and do that. Actually, I'll be dropping a video tomorrow about Saquon Barkley and what he doing over there with the Giants. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Peace and love, and I'll have that chat box fixed next time. I don't know what was going on with it today. It just didn't want to act right. Matter of fact, let me see if I can fix it before we get up out of here. Because I didn't like that. I don't like when stuff don't work. Stuff don't work, it'd be an issue for me. Be an issue for me. I'm finna do something. It may end the stream, but I'm finna do it. It may end the stream. Don't know if it did or not. Because we had chats. Now they gone. It may be gone. Y'all still here? Yeah, I'll definitely be here Sunday. And we'll have our call-in show back too. So maybe that didn't end it. But anyway, peace and love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Don. Yeah, I'm frustrated about my chat not working. I'm mad about that. I don't like that. Live chat, got that up. End poll. It's like I'm not even here. Oh well. Let me type over here and see if this works. Test. I'm just rounding y'all. Oh. So it started me a whole new stream. That's what happened. So, okay, I see it now. I see my chat now. It started me a whole new stream. So I was in the wrong stream. Now it works. So I got to transfer my thumbnail to this one. Okay. See? Figure stuff out. There it is. Now the chat working. Okay. All right. Now I'm gone. I appreciate it. Now I figured it out. I can enjoy the rest of my night in peace. Appreciate y'all, man.